Okay, it's time. Let's start. Um, Today's webinar. The first, my name is Derek. Last name Sa, and I'm working in Community CPA as an IT professional. Today, our topic is cloud application for small business. Okay. Community CPA is an accounting firm. It's a CPA firm providing accounting, payroll, audit, and tax, planning, and business consultation like licensing. Also, it's IT support and company information. I'm in the IT support, and we provide you the IT solutions, and you can discuss with us about how your business can optimize your IT structure, or you want to get some idea how to do something in IT area. So please contact us. Our staff collectively speak 9 different languages. Currently, we have more than 9,000 clients with 3 locations. And we share our knowledge, and that is the spirit of our firm. We take our well-being personnel as we know if we do well, and we will too. So we try our best to do everything. Okay, our CEO Insa, and she is a National Taxpayer Advocacy Panel. She is in there. That is the place who help advise the IRS. That means if you have a good idea or some complaints with IRS, you can talk with IN, and IN will help you to communicate with IRS. And IN has a book. He's writing the book now, and one book already published is called Appointment with IN at 8 a.m. The next book will coming soon. That is Appointment with IN at 10 p.m. The difference between that 2 books, actually, that is the business journey. The 8 a.m. one is how to formation a business, how to plan to open the business, how to handle the new business. And 10 a.m. that next book is coming soon. That one is tell you how to run business and grow your business. Certainly, they have the other 2 books coming. That is say how to keep your business running well, and then the other one is how do you prepare to sell your business. That's basic idea, and we will expect it. Okay, this is important slides. I want everybody make sure you understand and read it. That is a no responsibility disclaimer. Basically, it says we try our best to provide correct or accurate the information to you, but you know the situation always change, like a pandemic, like a Omicron. Everything is broken in certain area in certain time. So we try our best to update you, and Community CPA as a part of our service to our valued clients are providing these seminars in order for business to cope with the current pandemic. We are not responsible for any damage the attendees may suffer as a result of following any of advice or information provided. Also, we are doing our best to stay informed. The current situation is very dynamic, and the information could change at any time without any notice. Our information and advice are not legal in nature and should not be construed as such. Please consult your legal counsel if you should need any legal advice. Okay, this is very important. Okay, now let's go let's start with our real stuff today. Okay, today the topic is a web application for small business. My first slides say, what is cloud computing? Two different things, sounds like. Actually, no. The cloud computing is very huge word. At the beginning, most huge company, big company, they using these words to develop their service, or they use that word to describe their needs. For now, because everyone almost has a smartphone, and also in your home, probably already has is a fast internet, like a cable, like a fiber, or at least it's ADSL. The fast internet and also the smartphone bring us a lot of opportunities to use the application on your phone online, and you will feel that is nature habit. So you open your phone to check your email or check weather. All those small things, small icon on your phone is web application, and there is all of them is cloud computing stuff. Okay, let's make some concepts, make your mind clear. What is the cloud computing? What is a cloud application? And also I will introduce some more big words, and I will make that one as easy as you can. The cloud computing actually have a four big categories. The first one is a cloud storage, then it's cloud backup, and then it's software as service. So confused words, right? And then cloud hosting. If I say those names, maybe you don't understand. But if I say, okay, Microsoft OneDrive, or the Dropbox, or even the Google Drive, all of them is cloud storage. Now you can very easy to get it. Oh, I can save the file on that storage, and then that is on cloud. That is called cloud storage. I can access it everywhere. So as long as I have internet, I can go there. That is cloud storage. What is cloud backup? Cloud backup, maybe not everyone knows, because most of backup is running background. You even notice that it's running. But one disaster happens, your technician or your supporter was, oh, don't worry, I have a backup, I can restore it. How they do it? The old school is tape backup, hardware backup. Now is cloud backup. The cloud backup is Acronis, iDrive, One Backup. All those companies have this software. You can see that it's a web application too, because that is run a program on the web, and then you have a backup stored in the cloud. Okay, the software as a service. Actually, this category, most people I guarantee you know it. That include like Google Gmail, and Google Google Words, like Google's Excel, we call Google Spreadsheets, and that is software as a service. Slack, certainly your the WhatsApp, your Facebook, that is SaaS too, the software as a service too. QuickBooks Online, Microsoft Office 365, Zoho, Uber, and Zoom. All of them is software as a service. So basically, when I say web application, what is web application? Tell me what web application you are using. Whatever you say that name of the web application, that will be software as a service. Basic concept like that. Okay. And cloud hosting, maybe you never think you're using it, but actually you use it. The easy way is I say, okay, you have Hotmail. Okay, Hotmail, you use an application, but who sent those emails? Is on the server, Exchange server. Where is Exchange server? Is on the web. That is on cloud. The Exchange server on cloud. Go Gmail. You run Gmail. Okay, you go to the website gmail.com and then you log in. At that moment, that is application. That is software as services. But when you click send your email, click send, and then email sent out. That one you're using cloud hosting mail server with Google. And also, if you have a company phone like Nextiva, like Rain Central, soft phone, we call it what's called we call it IP phone, or voice over IP phone. That one may be hosting on cloud too. So all those things you maybe not noticed, but you're using it. All of them together is called cloud computing. Okay, this is just a concept. If you still confusing, give up all the words. You know, okay, whatever, I'm not using my local computer, I can cross any computer. I can use on the computer or on my cell phone. That one is cloud computing. It's cloud. Okay. Why we're using cloud computing? That's very you can very easily to give us a lot of the things. Say, okay, I like that because this, because that. Actually, the basic things, we have 5 things. One, extremely accessible data. What that means? That means you can not only use your local PC, and also can use your iPad to access your Gmail or your Hotmail, or you can call Uber, or certainly your phone too. So you have multiple functions, multiple way to access your data. That is the number one, the benefits for the cloud computing. And maintenance, consistency between users. And maybe you are using, maybe not, but one thing I think you for sure you did it. Like WhatsApp, you type in your message to others, and then the other person pop up right away, and then you can share the video. All of them happen right away between users. That is how good the cloud computing is. And also you can, like a Google Drive, you save a document on the Google Drive, you share with your friends or share with your boss, and your boss open it, modify it, and then you see it right away. That is consistency. So you feel that is very convenient because you don't need to talk and then typing in here and then say and spelling problems happens. The last problem will happen between the verbal conversation. So the third one, allow for remote programs. That one is, and I don't know whether you're using the team viewers or the other remote access tools to access other people's desktop, like Zoom. You can share the screen. That is cloud computing's benefit. Easy data backup. And as I said, old schools, you need to have a backup tape drive, and they have tape, you have to rotate the tape, and later on, more than a little bit, and then you have hard drive or thumb drive, but you still need to physically rotate it and save in your safe or some bunker. But now you don't need it. You click one key, one button, that is uploaded to the cloud. That's stored in the cloud. So very easy for the data backup. The most important things for the small business. That is why I'm talking. I want to bring this topic to the small business group, because the cost efficient. That not only say maybe it's no, it's very expensive. Yes, at the beginning You may think that it's very expensive, but for the long run, you save a lot. And also, the more important thing is when you business growing up, you want to upgrade. If you host your hardware and you will make a big effort, big money to throw out your old stuff and then buy the new one for your to fit your growth. And also you need to think very carefully about after 5 years how my business needs, what my business needs, how powerful the server is, what the storage, everything you need to predict for 5 years, or maybe I said at least 5 years. Maybe you need to predict 10 years. That is very tough work. But for the cloud computing, no, because most cloud computing, they call elastic. You can add or adding or reduce your hardware or software capacity on fly. So you don't need you didn't feel any interrupt, and then your computing power is increased if you need it. And also you can reduce it to save cost when you don't need it. So overall, you save money. Okay. Now I say, I need to bring some ideas. No, the new concepts or the new words, complete terms. That is SaaS. We talked about it already. That is software as a service, and a PaaS, platform as a service. IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Why I bring these things in here? Because some business now still using the Windows Server, and then the workstation, and you have a Microsoft SQL Server on it. You have Windows backup on it. You have maintained that Windows maybe 2006, 2019 already, and your workstation you keep that is Windows 10, and you think, oh, I need to have a router, I need to have a switch, I need to have a firewall to protect our data, to deliver all the connectivities to each workstation. One day, if one people want to move location, no, move table, and you need to think, okay, whether we need to move the service over the server, between the server. And also you need to think about, when my server, when we got a power outage, how those people still work, how can I protect my data, all those things. And I will say, okay, now we have perfect solution. We're using the IaaS, infrastructure as a service. In here, I want to introduce that I will say Microsoft, because I'm using Microsoft. I'm using Microsoft Server, Microsoft Workstation, and also using Microsoft Office 365. Certainly, the Mac has a similar thing, but I'm stay with the Microsoft. Okay, IaaS and PaaS, and that Microsoft all provided is in Microsoft Azure. The reason I say that, because Azure, in these 5 years, and Azure starting to have ability to replace your physical server, so you don't need to have a server in your office anymore. And as long as you have faster internet, you can build your server on cloud. That is IaaS and PaaS. It's infrastructure as a service and platform as a service. Mostly we're using the Azure is a platform as a service, because we don't use infrastructure a lot for small business. We only use little bit like bridge, like switches, like firewalls. That is simple things. It will be easily to not using the IaaS, just using the PaaS would be good. But anyway, Microsoft Azure will do it. How is that work? That means when you want to add a user, and for the admin, you don't need to sitting in your server room or your office to remote connect to the server, or you even don't need to establish a VPN and then to connect it. Only you need is log into the Azure and then add a user, delete user, change user password, and give user different rights and create groups. All of them is as long as you have a browser. As long as you have a phone, they have application, you can install that one. So you just finish it with your couple clicks. So that is how good the Microsoft Azure is, and the people can use that can add a computer in, and then you have same ability as you have physical server. You can control what things the people will display on their screen, what things they cannot see, what function they can use with Windows, what function they even not see it. But you already have it, but they cannot use it. You block them, and also you can make sure give the people right, control the user which kind of software they can install, which kind of security level they need to provide to access certain data. All of them, you don't need server. No, okay, sorry. You don't need to have a physical server in your office. You only need Azure, that is a platform as a service, to run a server on it, and then I say the server is software. It's not the physical server anymore. And one day you think, oh, my server's CPU is not fast enough. Very easy. You just log in and then change from 8 gig, type 16, and then hit enter. You change to the 16 gig, right? And then if you say, oh, my hard drive is not enough, I need to have the other terabytes the storage. You don't need to buy a hard drive and then plug it in and then migrate those arrays and then slow down the whole server, and then you have 1 T. Instead, you log in your Azure control panel, click it, say I want 1 T plus, you just say 1000 GB, and then hit enter, boom, you have one terabyte more. So all of them will save your cost because you don't need to buy early, and you don't need to lost your efficiency of your production and then to catch that. So overall, it's safe. Okay. Next part, I want to give you some SAS applications, what we use, and then to tell you or to explain why we use this one. The first, I think most people were using it already, is Office 365. As a business, most of them need Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and this is free. And also they like to have storage. The people that, oh, I have a computer and I have a hard drive, so I can save my file on my computer. Okay, but the people still need to use Word, Excel, or PowerPoint. That's three most popular software. That's why we starting to considering switch all our firm to the Office 365. Why? The first, low upfront cost, because I don't need to buy software $300 each, the business version, for every single staff. I only need to pay monthly fee, that is month by month. And also the monthly fee is cheap, as I list here. Cheapest one, $5 per month. That means $6 per year. And you see, one software is $300. This one is $6 per year. 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. I'm sure Microsoft will have a new software come out. If I want keep my software up to date, I need to spend the other $300 for the new version. Then the Office 365 online, this one, they will automatic upgrade. You don't need to worry any upgrades missing, and also you don't need to worry about the cost, because there are no cost for upgrade automatic. And most popular one is $12.50 per month. That is not expensive too. And remember, all those accounts come with 1 terabyte personal OneDrive storage room on cloud. That means as long as you have one staff, you have 1 terabyte. That is a big, huge storage on cloud. So you can save a lot of things on it, and that is safe. And then the important things to me is Exchange Online. That Exchange is a milestone behind it, and then you can have your company name domain, company domain, like we have communitycpa.com. And then we set up that one into Exchange Online, and then our staff can send out email with their name at our company name.com. Certainly, if you want it, you can have it too. So Exchange server on these three is the most important things to drive us to the Office 365. You may need that one too, because I think you like to use Word, you like to use Excel, you like to use PowerPoint, and you like to have a 1 terabyte storage on cloud, which one never ever lost your data, and also you can access it anytime. You don't worry about any downtime. These things I will talk a little bit. Okay, and the other things is cloud hosting. Cloud hosting, certainly we have cloud host, virtual host, a virtual private server on cloud. But now I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the Nextiva phone, because my previous work is still using the physical PBX, and that is a old school thing, and you need to have a physical line to punch into the wall to connect to the phone line, and then the wall jack is phone jack, and then deliver it to each of table, each of workstation, then let people plug in the phone. For nowadays, and the people using the PBX online, the soft what's called cloud PBX, and now more fashion things is cloud hosting, cloud IP, cloud VoIP. Actually, it's called VoIP. Nextiva is what we're using, and why we selected the Nextiva. The first Nextiva, same as others. Okay, the features others have same. The important thing to us, low cost. Nextiva, so far, I'm not the sales of Nextiva. I'm not the I don't get any sense from Nextiva. Okay, but I like Nextiva because it provides low cost, good service stuff. I like it. Nextiva low cost is cheaper, around $5 per month cheaper per account than others. They provide a similar service with top layers provider. Yeah, the features include what group calling, call forwarding, mailbox, call hunting, the what's called virtual hoteling. Sorry, a lot of the words I forgot. The hoteling, all the function, all the actually I never use out all the functions, so that is still I'm in the learning curve. The important thing is Nexiva, because it's a virtual IP phone, and they're not limited. You have to use a corporation phone like a Polycom or the Cisco. They also can install a software phone on your cell phone. They have application. You download it from Play Store or the Apple Store, and then that extension, your company's extension will send to your phone, and you can only carry your cell phone, and then you can carry your extension anywhere. And also their cell phone, if you have a desktop phone, the cell phone application can transfer the call between your cell phone and your desktop back and forth as you like, as many as you like. And that means you can talk with client, walk into your office, and then switch and then pick up the desktop phone, keep conversation with your clients. So very convenient and very good stuff. And also the important things is space requirement. That is Nexiva is a reliable service. For the reliable service, I would say the reliable service come out with the cloud computing reliable service, because cloud computing is most reliable computing so far. So they can provide 99.9 uptime and without any issue. Okay. Last, actually, not the last. The next slide. Actually, this one I already talked to you about it already. Azure. One more thing. Why we use Microsoft Azure as our platform as a service? Because the Office 365, if you have that $12.50 that package, you have a free. Certainly that is a little bit low levels of the license, but for small business, good enough, because they require a little bit manual work, like add new users or add new devices. They need a little bit extra work. But if you are the small business, you have people less than 25, it works, and it's because it's free, and you have all the Azure's big function, and without pay anything. That's the other reason why we use Office 365 and we use the Azure. Okay, this is a couple applications or the couple cloud computing stuff we're using, and basically the important things is all of them has have a same benefit, is low cost. Second, all of them has a very reliable service because that is the cloud computing. And the last one is they because they are the cloud computing, so you can access it anywhere. That means you can work from home, you can work during your vacation, you can work in your office. That is why we have we use those things during the pandemic. Certainly, there have more things we're using, like a Zoom, and also like a team, and also as an IT support department, we're using TeamViewer to access remote access to client computer to help them fix the problem in real time. So a lot, same as I said in the beginning, everything almost now is on cloud. Even you don't realize that it's a cloud. As long as you use it on your phone, on your browser, that will be a cloud service. That will be cloud software. If that is a cloud software, we call that is SaaS. Okay, and today I just give a little introduction or little concept for the cloud computing, cloud application. Actually, I want to break the big words into a real thing. That is, we want to make the cloud computing that works to your small icon on your phone, on your iPad, on your browser's icon, okay, in your browser's icon. So I hope you can get something, and I hope this webinar can tell you something you interested. If you have questions, if you have idea, or you have you want to talk with me, certainly you can contact with me, and also can contact with Catherine, our marketing manager. Catherine's email is catherine@communitycpa.com. The phone number, our phone number is 515-288-3188. We're open Monday to Saturday and 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And also, my name again is Derek, last name Sa, and my email is derek@communitycpa.com. Okay, I think that'll be all today, and I hope you get something. Okay, and if you like it, remember in the YouTube channel, please subscribe if you're not yet, and if you already subscribed, please click the thumb up if you like. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.